Hello, hello. Hi, Monique. Make sure you have it on live chat. Hi, Frida. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Monique. Hi, Annelle. Hi, Debbie. Hello, everyone. I just got back from Florida today. Are we ready to foil? I'm going to give you guys the link and the discount code. And it's not just on foiling items. Let me do it this way. There we go. There we go. All right. How is everyone? I missed you guys. I had every intention of filming a video, so this wouldn't have to be a live, but unfortunately I did not have time before I left. Hi, Mandy. All right, so if you missed the Foilables of the month, if you don't know what the Foilable of the month subscription kit is, I did a video showing that, and the foil of the month is Satin Sage. This is available as an individual purchase now, so you can just buy the foil. So it is Satin Sage Cheer Foil. The kit of the month was Holidays Background Foilables, and you got the Christmas Sentiments Foilable Cut-Ups, and you got the Sage. So this is the Foilables of the month for September. This is shipped out at the beginning of the month. If you missed it, hi, Catherine. If you missed it, this was already sent out at the beginning of the month. If you want to sign up for this, I highly recommend it. You can use my 10% off coupon. So you just go to Pink and Main, and all you do is type in Nancy24 and you get the discount code. But this was the live that I did at the beginning of the month, and these were some of the cards that I made. But if you are not interested in doing a subscription, because some people aren't, you can purchase any of these items now as an individual item. What's nice about the subscription of the month is you get a new color before anybody else can get it. Hey, babe! You can get it as a new color before anybody else gets it. But if you are not a subscription member, you can now purchase these items as an individual item. Maybe you're a subscription member and you blew out your subscription. You're like, hey, I need some more of that, because I showed you guys how easy it was to make cards. You can now buy these as individual items. So it was the Holidays background foilables, and it was the Christmas sentiments cut ups. And what I showed is these are already cut out. All you got to do is foil them. A number one question that I get asked is there an expiration date on when I need to foil these? There is not. You can foil all these right out the gate and save them foiled, or you can save these. And I have foilables that are years and years and years old, the original companies that when they came out with these, and I have not foiled them yet, and they are still good to this date. As long as you keep them stored away from getting scratched up, they're very delicate. You don't want to get them scratched, pets, things like that, away from humidity, away from sunlight. You don't have to foil them right now. You just keep them in their nice storage bags. But if you just want to stock up on foil, the Satin Sage Cheer Foil is now available. Again, remember with Pink and Main, these are toner foils. So you can use them. They're 6 1/4 by 25 feet. So this is a long, long, long time it's going to last you with this foil. And this foil is a high quality thick foil. So if you want to do foil on your shirts, if you want to do them on bags, if you want to do them on furniture, there's a lot of companies out there that boast that their foil, you know, can be used on mixed media. Well, you can do that with Pink and Main foil. It's not just for paper products. That's what we're using them on today, for card making, scrapbooking, things like that, stickers. But you can use this as a nice quality thick foil. This came from the textile industry, okay? So what Michelle does is she orders them in big 12-inch rolls and she cuts them in half for you, okay? That's why you get so much. But this video was done at the beginning of the month. You can check my live playlist or my toner playlist, my Pink and Main playlist. I have them at many different places for you guys to check out how I did that. All right. The new foil that just got added into the shop today, I have a feeling this foil is going to sell out very quickly. Again, I have a 10% off coupon code for you guys. It's Nancy24. Is this beautiful gold sparkling foil. I think if you want to stop and go do some shopping, I'm not going to be mad at you. I sneak peeked and showed you guys this. This just went into the shop today. Today is release day. City Lights Gold Sheer Foil. This is going to sell out very quickly, and I'll tell you why. I have not seen this kind of a gold foil. We have gold sparkle foil. We have gold sequins foil. We have gold glitter foil. I have not seen, and I am the foiling empress, okay? I wear that badge very proudly. This foil is very unique because it is gold squares, okay? So the name fits it perfectly. It looks like little square, like almost like building windows. Like it's squares. Okay, City Lights is the name of it. This is a very unique foil. You guys, I own, I'm going to say, maybe close to over, I hate to say this because Steve's spying on me, probably 200 rolls of foils, you guys. I have a lot of foil, okay? I do not have a foil of squares like this. I have glitter. I have hearts. I have sequins, bubbles, okay? I do not have squares. This is very unique. So I do not think that this is going to stay in stock very long. I think she's probably going to sell out of this and you'll probably have to wait for a restock. We have the holidays coming up. You're doing Christmas cards. You're going to do New Year's cards. You're going to do celebration cards. So 3/4 of it in the basement, people. Trust me. So I, represent a lot of foiling companies. I have not seen squares. So I think this foil is very unique. It's very shiny. It's holographic. It's very pretty. You have the rainbow look. And I know the camera is not picking up and giving it justice. It's very shimmery, pretty. And foil does not, that doesn't flake off. That doesn't come off. And that's the uniqueness about the foil. Okay, now a lot of companies duplicate foils. So when I say 200, I mean 200 of unique foils, not 200 rolls of, like I have 200, like I mean 200 unique foils. I have a lot of companies that have the same foils and they're just, branded different names. I mean, I only have one of these. This is very unique. This is going to get hoarded. Okay, so This is called City Lights Gold Sheer Foil. Again, you go to pinkandmain.com. It ships from Florida. They do ship all over the world. And you get 10% off using the code Nancy24. Make sure you use that discount code Nancy24. Okay, no special link needed. You just go to pinkandmain.com. All right, so that is one of the new things that is in the shop today. I wanted to show you that. So the 2 new foils for this month are Satin Sage. And again, you can see the satin is a true satin. Beautiful color, not just for the holidays, but I think all year round. Wedding cards. This is going to make a very nice, elegant for wedding cards, housewarming. You have the holidays, of course, but spring, Easter, St. Patrick's Day. This is a nice, warm green satin color. So I think this is going to be a nice staple for our green girls. I know there's a lot of you that like green. It's not a shiny, in-your-face, glossy. It's a satin. Beautiful satin, nice color. I would like to paint my kitchen this green, although I did just redo my kitchen. Maybe I'll do my bedroom this green. Very nice green. Nice calming green. Okay. Let's talk about the new Foilables. All right, let's get into it. So obviously we have the holidays coming up, and as I said to you guys before, if you do 3 or 4 cards a week, you will have done your Christmas cards. Okay, so these are all going to be holiday themed Foilables. So we have, and I have my mink warming up here, but let's talk about what we have. So let's save the cut-ups. So we have the Scandinavian ornaments. Steve said no to that color. No green. All green. So here are Scandinavian ornaments. I'm going to leave one of these out because I think this is going to look really pretty in the gold. So we will definitely foil one of those. Again, going to make a very easy card front with the Christmas cut-up sentiment. So we'll leave that one out. And you get 8 of these. And again, for me, you guys know, very busy lifestyle. I was just in Florida for a week for work and gonna get right back into it this week. Busy, busy, busy. So I don't have a lot of time to make my Christmas cards. So I just try to do 3 or 4 on the weekends so that when it comes to mailing these out, I'll be ready to go. This one is called Gifts Galore. And again, we have a positive and a negative. So what I mean by that is you'll see that 4 of these have a white background. 4 of these have a black background. Whatever is black is what's going to get foiled. So in this case, the gifts will get foiled here. In this case, the background will get foiled. So whatever is in black, and again, it's high quality toner and high quality paper. The paper is the secret. So if it's not ultra smooth, you see that gloss, that sheen on the paper? If that paper is not super smooth, guess what? Foil doesn't like it. And that's been the demise of so many companies that come out with foiling. So many companies are like, oh, I'm just going to jump on and I'm going to toner print something. Even when we print at home, if we do not find the super smooth paper, and I always recommend to you guys, you don't have to have an expensive laser printer. I recommend, the $99.95 when it's back to school special black and white laser printer, but you have to find this super smooth paper, and that's difficult. And I recommend like Hamilco from Amazon or Hammermill. 60-pound Hamilco's the really, the good paper, or Crafty Critta DIY paper. If you can find this super smooth paper and you get this high quality print on it, then you're going to get this kind of result. And, with the papers that Pink and Main use with this quality, you're going to get that kind of toner print on there. Okay. But it's very hard to find that quality paper, and Pink and Main did their research to make sure they get that. So we're going to leave one of these out. Let's do this one. I think we'll find some rainbow foil to do with that one. The cardstock is very, very important. And if you are not a part of our foiling group, Facebook, we help you through these things. If you're having problems with your foiling, if you're getting speckled prints, you're getting black prints, this is where we help you through that. Another thing you want to shop for if you are doing your shopping is the cute Pink and Main Dusty brush, okay? I am so happy that Pink and Main came out with a Dusty brush. Of course, you could use a Swiffer, but the foiling Dusty brush from Pink and Main, so cute with the little gems in there. But this is going to make a world of difference in taking out the little black spots. It's the perfect size, but it has that wide, soft head to help take the dust out. So make sure you pick up one of these. They're like $5 or something like that. It's a very, very, very good tool, very valuable when it comes to our foiling. So this next one is called Christmas Village. Christmas Village, there are 2 different designs here. They look like little gingerbread houses. Oh, so cute on that one. Okay. And then this one. We'll take one of each of those out. He says yes to the green in the bathroom. No to the bedroom. Helen's in Pittsburgh. Okay, and then this adorable snowman is called Holly Jolly Snowman. And he is got some little holly leaves, some little flowers. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, we're going to leave him out, and I think we get 8 of him. Yes. And if you are not familiar with how to do foiling, you can watch my channel. I give instructions, but Pink and Main also gives you instructions on the foilables as well. You can use a laminator, but if you want the absolute best results for foiling, I cannot stress how much I recommend getting a Mink or a fuse machine. The Mink and the fuse machines all have 5 rating settings for your heat. I recommend starting on 3. You might have to back it down on 2 depending on how hot or how long your machine's been running, but normally 3 is your best setting. So I have my Pink and Main machine, and there's my little reminder, Dusty. You can print out this Dusty. It is free on our Foiling Snobs Club website. It's our Facebook group. You just join our Facebook group, answer the questions, we'll let you in, and this is free for you to print out. And I foiled it, printed it out on my little laser printer, and I foiled it. And just to remind myself, don't forget to Dusty. All right. All right. And last but not least, we are also going to play with, this was so popular last month, they brought it in as another one. It is the Holly Jolly Backgrounds Foilable and Matching Stencil. So we're definitely going to play with this as well. So let's just do the basic foilables. We also have some more cut-ups, and the cut-ups are so fun because these are already pre-cut shapes, and oh my gosh, the gingerbread men. I love gingerbread men. I wish gingerbread men were around all year round. Look at the little trucks going in both directions. These are great accent pieces. Little lights, stars, hearts, candy canes, peppermints. And they're already cut, so you don't need to invest in dies. We don't need to go to the scan and cut machine. So what happens when you use a scan and cut machine is if you foil this and go to your scan and cut machine, your scan and cut machine is fooled by the foil, and then it goes all haywire and it cuts up everything. And if you try to scan and cut this ahead of time, it may or may not read it, just depending on your scan and cut, because there's no outline on this non-foiled part, or the non-drawn part, or then you have to invest in dies. So the fact that they made these cut-ups, they're already cut, it's fast, it's easy. I also love the fact that if you have somebody who's never foiled before, this is a great gift-giving idea. You can give somebody these, you can give them a roll of foil, and you can say, hey, if you have a laminator, now not all laminators are the same, but since these are high quality, printed, very easy to do, all they need is a laminator. They let the laminator heat up for about 30 minutes. Again, the instructions are all included in here. They can pretty much start foiling immediately. Let the laminator heat up for about 30 minutes. they're off to the races. It's pretty easy to do. So let's do this one in green. We can do like a little stars. We got to do a couple of these gingerbread men. They're too stinking cute. Do we have little bows to put on them? Like tiny little peppermints. Do a couple of those. I mean, you could literally sit here and just have fun. If you have grandkids, my daughter Leah, she's 11 now, but she started foiling with me at a very young age. As long as they're supervised, it's not dangerous to do foiling. It's very easy to do. Steve knows all the rolls. Steve's a little upset because I got off the plane at like 5:15, and normally around this time is when I come and see him for his dinner break. And I was like, I got a live to do. I have priorities. He was like, I haven't seen you all week and you're going to do a live. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's Pink and Main release day. I have to do my live. Sorry. All right, I don't have any tiny hearts to do for the guys. All right, we're gonna do a couple of these in red. We'll do a couple of these in green. So he won't get to see me until he gets off work. He works late shift, so we'll do this in green. We'll do this in red. We'll do the gingerbread men in like a brown. We'll do this in red. We'll do these in gold. All right. He did buy me flowers the first time. Uh-oh. Steven, your daughter is calling me. You might want to call and tell her that I'm doing a live. All right, let's get to foiling, people. All right, so this is the hardest part. Picking what you want to foil and what colors. This is the hardest part about foiling, okay? So picking what you want to foil and what colors you want to foil. And I have my giant box of foils here. I did say I wanted to do one in rainbow, right? I want to do red. I'm going to do red. Okay, I want to do the presents in rainbow. Because these presents could even be birthday. So we're going to leave those. We're going to do birthday. This one I want to do gold. We're going to do some of these in red. We're going to do some of these in green. We're going to do those in gold. And this one is the new Cute Christmas Foilables Cut Up. PMF267 is the code on this one. We have that new brown. Let me grab that one. And I keep all of my foils in their boxes. It keeps everything nice and neat. I don't have to worry about my foils getting scratched or marred. Bronze. I'm going to do my gingerbread men in bronze. I was looking for, where is... that new blue that we just got a couple months ago. This is what happens when you have too many foils. I'm going to do the snowman with this one. This is the Pebbles blue. Okay. We'll come back to the houses in a second. So let's do a little bit at a time. Hi, Irma. Hi, Jane. All right. Let's see here. All right. So I'm going to grab my... And by the way, if you need extra transfer folders or carrier sheets, because mine got a little boogered up, we have foil and stuff on them, you can also purchase extra of these as well. Again, take advantage of the 10% off coupon because they sometimes get eaten by the Mink machine. It happens. You can purchase those at Pink and Main as well. All right, so this is blue Pebbles, and I thought that would look really cute on the snowman. Now, someone asked, how do you do multiple colors of foil? So, for example, my snowman, he's got, you know, a couple different colors here. So I could do bronze on his arms, a different color on his hat, a different color on his body. All you do is you just kind of piece your foil together. So let's try to do that. This is just like Post-it. When they transfer the foil to you, they keep the end stuck down with little Post-it tape. So if I wanted to just cut, now sometimes people use a little piece of tape to kind of hold the foil in place. That's up to you if you want to do that. I don't normally do that. I just let the transfer folder just hold it in place. But what I do is I kind of just put the little pieces in place. Oh, I need to dusty before I do anything here. Dusty. And I'm actually going to cut a little piece of red for his hat. All right. Make sure you guys can see. So what I'm going to do here is the smaller pieces first. And it's not going to be perfect, but I'm just going to try to line up. Again, the dull side of the foil goes down first. Okay. Because essentially what's happening is the toner, the black part that's printed is toner. It's not inkjet. It's going to melt as the heat touches it. Probably should have done all of this on my carrier sheet. So I have bronze on his arms, cherry red on his hat, and pebbles blue on his body. And the blue I'm just laying on top just to hold all of the other pieces in place. Just checking everything, making sure everything's in the right spot. And there might be a little line where the foil kind of overlaps. That's okay though. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll be good enough for what I want. Okay. And then we put the folded edge into the opening. I feed that through and hold it until it comes out the end. Again, my mink is on setting 3. Hi, Sherry. Hi, is it Jamadi from Canadian Rockies? Welcome, everybody. I am showing the September Foilables release from Pink and Main. These are toner foilables, not hot foiling. Hot foiling is what we do in our glimmer. Okay, we're going to let that cool down while we wait for that to cool down. This one is called the Scandinavian Ornaments. We're going to do that in the new City Lights Gold. So we always want to let it cool down. We're going to dusty our panel, dusty our foil. I have a little bit of excess here, which is good because I want to do and I have a discount code for you guys. It's Nancy24, and that'll save you 10% in the Pink and Main store. I have a little star here. I'm going to foil. Oh no, I think this is too small to do these lights. Oh, no, it's not. I can get one light and a star done. So this should be cool. And you want to let it cool down. Always let it cool down. Sometimes we get too excited and peel that off too fast. That can be a demise. All right, let's look at our snowman. You ready? There we have our 3 colored snowman. So his body is in pebbles blue, his hat is in cherry red, and his arms are in bronze. Pretty cool. Okay, and he is called Holly Jolly Snowman. Now, of course, I could have done him all in one color, but he looks pretty neat in 3 different colors. What do you think? And again, that 10% off can be used in anything in the Pink and Main store. All right, the next one is the Scandinavian ornaments. And this is using the brand new, oh, we have a little wrinkle in there. We'll see how this comes out. This is using the brand new City Lights Gold foil. Oh, wow. Well, I got a little wrinkle in there. And you know what? I felt that when I was putting my carrier sheet in, it caught up. So how do I fix that? So there's two ways I would fix that. One, you could just cover that up with a sentiment or ribbon or something like that. But two, because the foil, the toner is exposed, you see how much black is exposed in there? This happens for a couple of reasons. One, either you didn't, like I said, I felt my carrier sheet kind of get not put in there straight and it started to pull it and I kind of like yanked it over. So it wasn't put in there straight. That's on me. I didn't put it in there. I didn't put it in there straight. Two, the other reason foil wrinkles up is if the machine starts to get too hot. But I think this was my user error because I didn't put it in there straight. Another way you can fix this is you can put two-way zig glue on there and try to re-fix that. Because this is a specialty foil, you can't really line that back up because of the type of foil. If this were plain foil, you could try to line that back up. The other thing you can try to do is, because this is so dark, you could almost try to refoil this. I could try to line this up and refoil it. I wouldn't recommend that. Anytime you miss a substantial amount of foil, you should cut a new piece of foil. You should cut a whole new piece of foil and try to refoil it. If you miss a lot of foil, the best bet is just to try to refoil it. So don't try to ever try to reuse foil. Try to cut a new piece of foil. So I'm going to cut a new piece of foil and see if we can try to correct that. And if you do, you have to refoil the whole thing. In other words, don't just cut that piece, because what will happen is the rest of this will get reheated and dulled. So you have to cover the whole thing. And we can try to see if the foil will only stick to that area and refoil in that area. So let's try it. We want a dusty again. This corner here started to catch and I kind of yanked it. And that's what happens if you don't put this in the center. I had it too far over. And that's why I say always try to hold it. Make sure you're in the center and hold it. And that's how mink folders get eaten, if we don't make sure that we have it centered. And make sure they're coming out the other end before you let go of it. Now that time it went through a lot better. Look how beautiful. Wow, it's so pretty. Okay, much better that second time around. So let's see if it's stuck and healed our little center there enough to that it covers it. We're going to let that cool down. We'll come back to that one. Let's do the gifts. And I chose Rainbow Stars. This one is called Starry Rainbow Cheer Foil. And for me, again, it doesn't just have to be holidays. I am way behind on birthdays. So we can do birthdays. Leah has a birthday party to go to tomorrow. So let's make a cheerful birthday card, right? Dusty. Doesn't matter if the top goes in or the bottom goes in. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you are centered in your machine. It does not matter if you have excess foil hanging out the bottom, as long as your panel is completely covered. Okay, it's coming out the back. I'm going to do my tree. Couple of mints and lights with the new satin sage. Steve, Sophia keeps trying to call me. Okay, that's my dusty. Let that cool down. All right, let's see how our repair worked here. All right, guess what? We fixed the majority of it. So remember, we had a big black mist spot here and here, and it repaired it. So it's not 100%, but it's way better than it was. And that is a usable card. Where before it had a big black gash and now it's just a tiny little scratch. That's totally usable now. Salvaged. Salvaged. See how we fixed that? But again, you have to grab a whole piece of foil and you can see where it took that and repaired it. Can you see where it took that foil out of there? Now I can still use the rest of this foil. You can still use this for other sentiments. So don't think, oh, you wasted a whole piece of foil. I didn't. I only used that in the center there. But the rest of this can still be used for sentiments. It can still be used for other things of foil. Salvage that. Okay. Now we need to take a look at this. This were the gifts. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, I want to get to, I'm going to do the reds. Oh, I got to do the stenciling. So many things I want to do. Let's do these red ones. And these will work with any toner foil you have. Just to make sure you're using toner foil, not hot foil. So not glimmer foil. It has to be toner foil. Make sure your black part is always covered up. That's the part with the toner. You do not want anything that's black exposed. Okay, here are my little green peppermints and candy canes. All right, now that one overlapped. So, okay, so now in this case, because it overlapped, it lifted some of the toner. So I would not be able to run that through. So in this case, the only thing I could use here would be double stick tape or glue pen. I would probably just honestly cover that up. Put gingerbread man in front of that. I wouldn't fix that. And that just shifted during the process. Nice green tree. Yep, put a sentiment over it. Okay, here are the red ones. So foiled beautifully. Okay, so we have those. We have our panels. Okay, so we just need to do our houses real quick. And then I will do some stenciling for you guys. Whoop, and throw the foil across the room. Oh, let me do the gingerbread men real quick. I wanted to do them in bronze. They would also look cute in the Pebbles bronze. You know what? Since I have this extra square piece, I'm going to do them in that. Then we have, let's see, what's this one? Fairy Wings Blue. I'll do this one, this one. I'm going to do this one in bronze because this one does look like gingerbread houses to me. Ooh, that is pretty. And remember, you can do ink blending on this. So I would take like a snowflake stencil and I would ink blend over this with a snowflake stencil. And remember, the houses one, you get both sets with the houses. Oh my gosh, he's so stinking cute. Okay, let's put that aside. Let's do the stenciling one, and then we'll put maybe 1 or 2 cards together. Let's see here. I already know I'm going to use the new gold on that stencil. Let's move this aside. Tell me that doesn't look like gingerbread houses with little icing accents on it. All right, I'm trying to hurry up here because Leah's like, she got to go to a slumber party. All right. So I had a card base. Here we go. Let me show you how easy it is to slap this together. Scott from down under. I think Steve left. I think he went back to work. Probably on the phone with his daughter. Did you see my fishing pictures, Scott? I got to go ocean fishing for the first time. Where's my little star? It was a little flounder, and I got 2 Jack Cavels. That's what they call them, Jack Cavels, which are like little baby tunas, I guess, or part of the tuna family. I got 2 snooks, which I guess are good eating. I had a great time. I did very good. But unfortunately, I did really well with the work part of it, and so my workload is going to be increasing, especially the beginning of the year. This whole trying to fly under the radar and not getting noticed by the upper management, not going so well for Nancy. Oh my gosh, so stinking cute. So Did I mention I missed my craft room? Yes, yes I did. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. I was kind of set up on this this trip. I think I was set up majorly on this trip. Look at my little gingerbread family. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Yes, so cute, so cute. Oh my gosh. This is too much fun. Too stinking cute. Look at that. Look at it. Oh, you can't see my gold. Can't see. I covered my gold light bulb. Oh, darn it. Excuse me. I need my light bulb. Oh, darn it. Oh, well. It's in there. Well, you guys know it's there. That was too cute. Okay, let's get to the stenciling because I know that's what you guys really want to see. And then, of course, there's sentiments I can add. All right, let's get to the stenciling. I know that's what you guys want to see. Okay, so the foilables and the matching stencils, I think, are super cute because you get, you know, some inking and you get some foiling. So this one's just 2 stencils. I think last month's was 4 stencils, right? This one's just 2. You have holly leaves and berries. You cannot mess this up. There are little registration marks at the top there. So if you guys have the Sizzix stencil thing, you can use that. It's really not that hard to do. So you get, how many sheets do you get in here? 8 sheets. And again, you can stencil the whole thing. You can cut it down. We're going to do the whole thing. I'm going to grab my pink tape. And the first thing you got to figure out is where does everything align? And again, my advice is to use dye-based inks, not pigment inks. As much as I would love to use some Lisa Horton shimmer inks, because pigment inks can stick to your foils. So we want to use dye-based inks, guys, okay? Dye-based inks soak into the paper. So Catherine Polar inks, or regular distress inks, or Altenew inks. I have my Gina K mini inks right in front of me, so that's what I'm going to grab here. What color? Well, it's just red and greens we're going to be using, right? So we're going to grab cherry red and Christmas pine. We're going straight with red and green here. I'm going to start with the green, and we just figure out how this lines up. Looks like that's it. I'm going to put 2 pieces on my paper. Oh, I want to make sure I'm in camera first. In frame. And then I'm going to put 2 pieces on my stencil. All right, so the first one is green. I'm going to use Christmas Pine. This is not part of the foil of the month. Nope, this is all the new releases for today. These are the new foilables that were released today. Hi, Tracy, by the way. Foil of the month subscription comes out at the beginning of the month. And then on the 20th is the release of the new foils and foilables. So you have 2 releases with pink and Maine. So foil subscription is at the beginning of the month. And then new foilables and new foils on the 20th. So you get 2 releases from Pink and Maine every month. So if you miss the foil subscription, you're not somebody who waits for a surprise. You can wait until the 20th and you can purchase it as an individual item on the 20th. And again, because this is super smooth glossy paper, the ink just sucks it right up. You can go as light or as heavy-handed as you want. I am really going in with a heavy hand. I want this ink to be super saturated in there. If you want it to be more of a dry brush look, you can be very light-handed and have it more stencil-y looking by just going in with a very light 1 coat. I'm going in very heavy-handed and very saturated with my inks. Because I'm using a dye ink, it soaks right into the paper. You choose your preference of how you want it to look. And again, choose your colors. That's what's nice about this, is you can customize the look. And I'm using Christmas Pine from Gina K for my green. So it's a very dark green. Okay, so that's the first stencil I'm using. Again, I like to stencil my inks first and then foil. It is totally up to you if you want to foil first and then ink. There is no right or wrong way to doing this. Okay, so there's the first layer. I kind of want to save my wow factor. Okay, the second layer is the berries. And I'm using cherry red for that one. And I'm going to go in with a smaller blending brush for that one. Agreed, Leanne. I do not like to color as well, so anything that's got, and stencils have been very popular for layering, for, you know, the designs have made it so much easier lately for, you know, coordinating with stamps, for now coordinating with foiling, so this is something I'm super excited to see with foiling. Now, if you wanted to give this more dimension, you could go back in and shift the stencil slightly to the right or the left and go in with a darker ink and give it a little bit of a shadow just by shifting your stencil to the right or the left. And with a darker ink, you could give it a little bit of a shadow. I'm not going to do that. I think the wow factor here is in the foil. And I'm going to use that new gold foil. In fact, I'm going to turn my ink back on. I'm going to go back to 3. And I'm going to go in with a longer folder. So if you don't have the longer folders, what you can do is you can buy the full-size Mink folders. You can buy them at Joann's. They're in my Amazon shop as well. And you just cut them down. So you buy the full 12 by 12 Mink folders and you just cut them in half is basically what you do. Make a 6-inch longer Mink folder. Or you can just cut this panel in half and use your regular Mink folders. All right. So we're going to pull this one up. And you can see it looks beautiful just like that. Now, the other thing you can do with this, which I did not show before, you can also ink blend the background. So if you don't like all this white space, I'm going to cut this in half and show you. I'm cutting that at 4 1/4. And this is sea glass, which is a lighter blue. So you don't have to foil this. And you don't even have to stencil it. You can foil this and leave it and color it in with your markers if you wanted to. I don't recommend alcohol markers near foil. I know some people do that. I don't recommend, again, pigment-based inks. I don't recommend Distress Oxide inks near foil because they dull the foil. They can also color over the foil. Sometimes they can lift the foil. So I only recommend dye-based markers near foil, okay? Or dye-based inks near foil. But you can certainly add color to the background to these foilable panels. And you can see how nicely that ink goes in and it dyes the white part of the paper. This is high quality paper, high quality print. It's not going to lift the print. So the foil is going to stick to anything that's black. Anything that is black, the lines, the outlines, it's going to turn whatever color foil you put on there. Again, the red ink I used was Cherry Red from Gina K. The green was Christmas Pine. The blue was Sea Glass. But you use any dye inks you have. Gina K, Altenew, Catherine Puller, whatever you got. It doesn't matter. But I just recommend that it's dye-based, okay? And you're going to see here in a second what the difference looks like when you foil it. So I'm going to foil both of these panels. I'm going to use this new City Lights Gold. You still want a dusty. And again, you don't want to use color pencils. Now, if you want to use color pencils, you want to do your foiling first and then color it in after, okay? Because you don't want your color pencils to melt in the foiling process. All right, we ready to see what this is going to look like? Well, let's run it through without putting foil on it. By the way, if you ever want to put something through and you don't want it foiled, use a piece of foil and put the colored side down. So in other words, let's say I wanted to foil the top, the bottom part, but not the top part, because I was going to do it in a different color, or I didn't want to foil. I just wanted to leave it black. You use the discarded piece of foil, an old piece of foil, like, you know, this piece of foil, and put this part down. Then it won't stick to that, just so you guys know. But you never want to just put toner through your machine, because toner will stick to your carrier sheet. So you just put this over, just so you know. So we're going to dusty that, dusty this. It's always the silver side, the dull side of the foil that sticks, okay? Because we want the shiny side. This is what's going to be facing us. All right. I got to hurry up. It's almost 8:30. Okay, again, have my Mink on setting 3. Folded side of the folder is coming through. Okay, we're going to dusty this one. Dusty the back side of our foil. We always want to let it cool down. Again, this one is called Holly Background Foilable Sheets. And then there is a coordinating stencil. So these are 2 separate items. The new foil is called City Lights Gold. Okay. The foil of the month is called Satin Sage. You can now purchase it individually. the new foilables that came in the foil of the month. If you did not get the foil subscription, is called Holidays Background Foilable Sheets. I did show this in a live earlier in the beginning of the month. Here are the cards that I made. The cut-ups are sentiments. They are called Christmas sentiments. Today I showed you guys the new release, which includes the Foilables cut-ups, which I just made this cute little card with the tree, the little Christmas lights, the little gingerbread men, the heart. Okay. The house in the background came with two different houses. So it was this house background and that house background. That came out of this set called Christmas Village. We have a wonderful little snowman called Holly Jolly Snowman, which I did in 3 different colors of foils. He has a pebbles blue on his body, bronze on his arms, and cherry red on his hat. I showed you guys how to just kind of piece cut different colors of foil and do him. And then we have the Scandinavian ornaments here using that new City Lights gold foil. Beautiful. And then I showed you guys Gifts Galore. Now, Gifts Galore does not have to be a Christmas set. So I used it to make birthday with using Starry Rainbow. So these are the new releases for September for Pink and Maine. And you get a discount coupon. You saved 10% using code Nancy24. And don't forget your dusty brush. All right, let's take a look at how the foiling and stenciling went today. Here it is. Oh my gosh, that gold foil is perfect for this. Wow, look at that. Here it is without doing anything additional to the background, just the stenciling. And all I have to do is slap a sentiment on here. I slap a sentiment on here, cut it down, put it on a card base, and I'm done. I don't have any card bases made up. Like, that is an instant wow factor card. Right? That's a stunner right there. Okay, now let's see what it looks like with the blue background. That's not bad either. Not bad either. I think it tones it down a little bit. Still gorgeous. That gold foil, it's just different. I don't know, you guys are gonna have to tell me. Do you like it with the blue background or do you like it white? You have to tell me. And if you're catching the replay, you'll have to comment. I think the white is very traditional, but I kind of like the blue too. It does look like twinkle lights. It's got a lot of sparkle to it. For sure. Ooh, I think the consensus is white. All right, well, there it is for you guys. It is 8:30. I must leave and take Leah to a sleepover. Here are all of the beautiful things that we foiled today. Where'd my snowman go? Where'd my snowman go? Snowman down! Oh, there he is. Again, if you are interested in anything in the Pink and Main shop, you can use the code Nancy24. And if you have any questions, you're catching the replay, don't hesitate to ask me down in the description down below. Don't forget the thumbs up on your way out. And if you want to learn more about foiling, come and check us out at the Foiling Snobs Club at Facebook. You got to answer the questions. We'll let you in. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and Facebook. It's Nancy Stamps 15. I also have a TikTok. I don't do a whole bunch on TikTok. I'm trying. But you can learn some more about not just foiling. I do some card making as well. But mostly I specialize in foiling, hot foiling and toner foiling. So if there's any kind of foiling machine that you want to learn about, I will help you learn along the way. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I missed you all. Have some pictures from my trip on Instagram as well. But thanks a lot, guys. Again, if you have any questions, comment down below. If you had fun hanging out with me and seeing the new products, give me a thumbs up. If you want to do shopping, Nancy24 is all you need to know. Just go to pinkandmain.com and put in code Nancy24 and you will get your 10% off. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time. Bye.